These are the top 6 action games that are better than Call of Duty.
At number 6, we got Escape from Tarkov. This game is a first-person PvPvE extraction shooter. It's full of loot, full of wild Russian guys, saying crazy stuff out in the field. It's just a great game. If you're on PC, it's a no-brainer to pick up. I think this thing is way more intense and involved than a Call of Duty game. If you're a little more experienced FPS player, this is a game you would jump in and have an absolute ball with. It's a little bit more for the hardcore player, so just look out for any scabs or enemy forces that you'll run into along the way. Fantastic game. Give it a shot.
The number 5 game that's better than Call of Duty is Division 2. Now, as a shooter, this one is fantastic, and the reason I love it so much is because it's got the story, it's got the leveling up, it's got the different gear, got more co-op elements. Look, I love Call of Duty, but their campaigns haven't been there and able to scratch that itch that I have, and Division 2 does it perfectly. I get to play with my friends, I get to play solo, I get to do all sorts of missions and campaigns, tons of leveling up. This is a game that shouldn't be slept on. Definitely pick up the Division 2.
Coming in at number 4 is Apex Legends. Now, I'm just looking at this in terms of the Battle Royale portion of Call of Duty. It's that hero shooter mentality. The heroes are all really distinctive. I love the maps. I think the maps are better. They're a little bit more compact. I just love that each character has their own abilities. I think that's how you do a Battle Royale.
Couldn't agree more. I have such a soft spot in my heart for that game. Playing it and just having like the 3-person squad, I thought was such a unique feature to the Battle Royale system. And wow, those ultimates that you get to throw down as well. Great choice. Coming in at number 3 of the good playing with you picks of games that are better than Call of Duty, we got Rainbow Six Siege. This game is just superior in so many ways. When this game came out on the PS4, it just had this weird verticality that I hadn't seen. The guns were ultra realistic. You just had these moments where you're just hiding there that the intensity is just so ratcheted up. There's not this movement that so many Call of Duty games have now where you're just sliding around and bouncing around. It's way more about holding angles, keeping your ears open for sound, and just being extremely tactical. This game is just head and shoulders over Call of Duty, so it's a keeper right there.
Coming in at number 2 is Destiny 2. Call of Duty might be the king of multiplayer shooters, but it can't beat Destiny when it comes to that story, that loot, leveling up, and of course, Bungie is the masters of the shooting, movement, and gameplay. Even with their new Omni movement in the latest Call of Duty, you can't beat Destiny 2. Plus, it's multiplayer with different storylines, strikes. It can't be beat with everything it has to offer, when Call of Duty just is kind of the same thing over and over.
I think it blows Call of Duty out of the water in terms of gunplay and sound design.
Yes.
That is absolutely where Destiny 2, it rises above the pack.
You're absolutely right. People are still playing Destiny. They can't get enough of that one.
And the number 1 action game that is better than Call of Duty, according to your friends at Good Playing With You, is Titanfall 2. And I have one word to say about Titanfall 2, and that is mechs. Mechs. That is what puts it above the rest, in our opinion. The mechs were so much fun to play. This game was criminally underappreciated in its time. The single player experience is absolutely phenomenal. The wall running, it's so delicious. The multiplayer is just heads and shoulders above what Call of Duty has presented to us recently.
Titanfall 2 is an incredible experience. If you haven't played the single player game, it's phenomenal. And if you have a Steam Deck, runs flawlessly on there as well.
Definitely deserves number 1.
So those are our top 6 games that are better than Call of Duty. What are your picks? Let us know in the comments.